Sorry, can anybody hear me? If anybody's here, let me know. I am now here. Virtual background. Okay, are we here? Are we here? All right. So I just wanted to introduce myself. My name is Jade River, and I'll be giving this webinar today on the importance of breath and pranayama. And pranayama is the yogic practice of breathing, of learning to breathe and using meditation through that breath. And it's actually one of the types of yoga. So there is a type of yoga called pranayama yoga, which I have a certification for because they don't do a teacher, but I do have a certification for my teacher one, so I can teach that as well. But today I'm going to just teach 5 simple breathing techniques. And the first breathing technique that we're going to talk about is the square breathing technique. This is a very simple breathing technique when you start to get very intrusive thoughts and things are starting to get like in your head. Sorry. So for this, what I want you to do is I want you to inhale for 3 seconds. Then you're going to hold it for 3 seconds. Then you're going to exhale for 3 seconds. Then hold it for 3 seconds. Then inhale for 3 seconds. And you just made a breathing square. So yay, we've just done our first exercise. I'm so happy about that. So clap, 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 clap. So let's talk about that. So let's go ahead and practice that, okay? So let's practice that breathing exercise. So what you're going to do is you're going to breathe in, hold it for 3 seconds again, and then you're going to stop, hold it for 3 seconds, exhale for 3 seconds, stop for 3 seconds, then inhale. And you can always increase it to 4, 5, 6 seconds. Whatever your lung capacity is great, but I always recommend my clients to start off with 3 seconds because that can help, and then you can build on that. So let's go ahead and start that. So I'm going to go ahead and start. We're going to do 3 rounds of the breathing squares. So round 1. Exhale. Hold. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. And inhale again. And that always brings me a relaxing feeling. And also, what I can tell you about that is it can really slow down. It can slow down your heart rate if your heart rate's high. It also kind of helps focus. And if you're thinking too much, have a lot of intrusive thoughts. So I want you to practice that right now. Practice that for the next minute. I want you to do a breathing square, and I'll be here waiting for you when you're ready. And when you're breathing, I want you to picture your stomach like a balloon. So when you inhale, You want your stomach to expand, and I want you to put your hands on your stomach when you inhale, and when you exhale, you want your stomach to flatten like a balloon losing air. And that's how you should be breathing, not from the lungs. And if you notice throughout the day that you're having anxiety, try to focus on your breathing and see what you're doing, what your breathing is. And if you're breathing from your chest right here, you're not getting enough oxygen in your body, which can cause anxiety attacks, panic attacks, all that stuff. So that's just a very simple one. Another simple breathing awareness tip, and this is our second tip, is just simple breath awareness. So simple breath awareness is like a gentle diaphragmatic breathing technique that enables you to breathe more consciously, and it's a way to calm the nervous system. It can reduce stress and it can enhance your awareness. For the birds. How to. So you can always do this lying on your back. You can do it crisscross applesauce, crisscross legs. Close your eyes, place your hands on your stomach, and you're going to bring your attention to your breathing. So you're going to put your hands on your stomach and you're going to breathe with intention. So at this point, you're focusing on your breathing. It's very simple, and you're just going to inhale and exhale. And don't worry about the breathing square for this one. This is called simple breath. You're just going to inhale and exhale, and you're going to feel that push and pull of your diaphragm and your stomach as you're breathing. So I want you to try that. We're going to try that together. So put your hands on your stomach and inhale. And as you inhale, your stomach should be growing like a balloon. And as you exhale, you should be flattening it. Now, if you find that your breath is a little bit tense or shallow, just relax, pause at the beginning and end of each breath, and continue this for another 2 to 4 minutes. So, what I would like you to do on your own right now is for 1 minute, practice a simple breathing technique. Again, I'll explain it. You're basically going to breathe through your diaphragm, and this is like a setup for future breathing exercises. So breathing from your diaphragm, you're going to breathe from your stomach here. You're going to put your hand on your stomach and you're going to expand it when you inhale. And as you exhale, you're going to kind of force it, flatten it like a balloon as you exhale. Okay. And it's up to you how long you want to inhale for. I recommend at least between 3 to 5 seconds. So. All right, so I'm going to give you a minute to do that. Okay. Just keep on focusing on your diaphragm. Keep on breathing. Okay. Now that we've done that, is there anybody that has any questions? If you have any questions, you're free to answer them. You're free to ask them. I don't want you to, even if you haven't attended and you're just watching this as a video, then you can always go back and rewind it. And if there's something that you missed, you can always go back to that. Okay. Next thing we're going to talk about is another yogic breath technique, and it's called ocean breath. And the Hindi Sanskrit pronunciation for that is Ujjayi. And if done correctly, this breathing technique sounds like the sound of ocean waves. And that's why it's called ocean breath. And if your mind wanders, this technique can help bring your attention back to the moment. But you have to focus on how your breath feels and sounds. And you want to sync your movement with your breath, as your breath determines the pace in which you move during your yoga practice. Since this technique involves long, deep breaths, it causes you to move more slowly and fluidly from one pose to the next. Sorry, I've written down some notes. So this breath, ocean breath, is really great. So like when I'm doing yoga, I like to have a very exhale, like when I'm breathing, like and you see how that sounds like the ocean. And you're going to keep on doing this. I'm going to tell you how to do this, okay? So you're going to sit or stand and take deep inhalations and exhalations through the nose, okay? So you're going to inhale and exhale through the nose, like and everybody is confused about when you sit in your meditation pose, with your legs crisscrossed, whether you do your hands like this. This is a good way. It's a mudra, so it brings focus to your meditation. But you can also just keep your hands on your knees, flat on your knees, on your legs, and that's very helpful. As you're doing ocean breath, your palm in front of your face and exhale onto your palm through your mouth as if you're fogging up a mirror. Keep your hand in front of your face and again, try to fog up the mirror. But this time with your lips closed so that the air exhales through your nose. You will feel a slight constricting sensation in the back of your throat and hear a subtle rushing sound similar to like an ocean wave, which is why ocean breath. So bring your hand down to your side. Afterwards, close your eyes and continue breathing in and out through your nose normally. So you're breathing in and out through your nose. And then you're going to bring your hand up like you're trying to fog up a mirror. Your hand down to your side, close your eyes, and continue breathing through your nose normally and out through your nose with the rushing sound. This technique has also been named Darth Vader breath. So as you incorporate this breath into your yoga practice, you can feel Jedi mind tricks. Just kidding. This is called, the next practice we're gonna do is called so what I want you to do before we go to the next practice is I want you to practice that ocean breath. So if you need to stop right now and practice, I'll give you a minute to practice before we move on. Too rising, not too far. Being loved forever. There's no hurry around. Okay, now that we're finished with that and you've had enough time to practice, now we're going to go on to alternate nostril breathing. And in Sanskrit, this is Nadi Sadhana. So this yoga breathing practice can be done when you need to center yourself. center yourself. So sit comfortably on the floor in a chair and place your left palm face down on your left knee with your right hand on your right leg, palm faced up. So left hand, palm face down, right hand, palm faced up, both on the knees, cross-legged. Okay? With your right hand on your right leg palm face up, fold your index and middle fingers into your palm, like this. Okay? Now, you're going to place your right thumb over your right nostril and inhale slowly through your left nostril. That sounds confusing. Let me say it again. So you're going to put it over your right nostril and inhale with your left nostril. You're going to hold your breath and place your ring finger over your left nostril and release the breath through the right nostril. Now you're going to inhale and do the same on the other side. All right. So then you're going to do it on the left side, and this will complete a full cycle. So you're going to repeat this 5 to 10 times, and with your eyes closed as you slowly alternate the inhale and exhale. At the end, release the right palm to the right knee and enjoy the feeling of balance, okay, and ease and centering. Now, I'm going to give you a minute to practice that, and then we'll move on. And if you need help, again, just go into the Q&A or go into the or anything like that, and I will help you out. So, any questions? Any questions so far? None? Okay. So, here's my question to you. How do you normally breathe? Do you catch yourself breathing too shallow and fast? All right. So now that I have that, I have that poll. Okay. So now that I have that poll, I'm still going to give you another minute to practice alternate nostril breathing. Again, if you need a reminder, it's your thumb and your ring finger. So you're just going to inhale through your right nose. So one left palm down, left side, right palm up, right side. Then take that thumb, ring finger, right nose, inhale through the left nose. Then put this ring finger on the left nostril and exhale through the left nostril or the right nostril. Then you're going to inhale through the right nostril, hold it for a few seconds. Then you're going to exhale through the left nostril. Then you're going to inhale through the left nostril and you're going to hold it and go back again. And then you're going to return your right hand. You're going to do that 5 to 10 times. Return your right hand back and face down. Then you're going to put the other one face up. Put your ring finger and your thumb finger together and place them on your nose and start the process all over again. And then this will be a complete cycle. And again, I'm going to give you another minute because I know that's that could be a bit confusing. Okay. Now, the last technique that we're going to do, this is our fifth technique, you guys. We're almost at the end. So, the last technique that we're going to do is called the cooling breath, sitali, in Sanskrit. Now, I may pronounce that wrong, and I'm sorry if I do. So, this technique helps to improve focus and reduce those like angry, fiery emotions such as agitation, frustration, anger, and anxiety. So this is how you do it. Sit in a comfortable a seated position. Take a few deep breaths in and out through your nose with an emphasis on slowing down the exhale. So breathe in, then but this is the cooling breath. So I really like this part. Now a lot of people can't roll their tongue into a tube like a straw like that. But what you're going to do is you're going to inhale through your nose, you're going to hold it, and then you're going to exhale through the tongue tube. This is why it's called a cooling breath because it cools you and it cools you down, cools your emotions down. So again, let's go with that. And if you can't roll your tongue, purse your lips to create like a O formation, and that should help as well. So to do this, we're gonna start off again, and I'm gonna do this for you. Now you should be repeating this for 5 to 10 breaths. Now I'm gonna give you a minute to practice, and then I'll end this session, and that'll be it. So let's give you a minute to practice. And if you can't roll your tongue, you can always do this with your mouth in an O position. Okay. So now that you've had time to practice, thank you so much for coming to my first webinar. And this is the first of many webinars that I'll be offering. And we'll be talking about important holistic wellness topics. We'll be talking about everything. So I hope you join me. And you can always go to my website, which is mysticmagicearth.shop. And you can look at all my products. I also have a blog on there that I'm going to start being more active in. And this recording will actually be on the website and one of the blogs. So I hope to see you at my next webinar. And thank you so much for coming. Namaste. And namaste, just so you know, means the divine in me sees the divine in you that recognizes the divine in me. It's a cycle. So namaste. Thank you so much. And if you don't like saying namaste, you can say amen. Namaste. Thank you so much. And I hope to see you at my next webinar. And take care. Bye bye.